ఎన్నికల ప్రచారంలో భాగంగా అన్ని వర్గాలను కలుస్తున్నారు కాంగ్రెస్ చీఫ్ రాహుల్ గాంధీ. ఇవాళ పూణేలో విద్యార్థులతో ఇంటరాక్ట్ అవుతున్నారు. ఆ కార్యక్రమాన్ని లైవ్ చూద్దాం.
In order to run these institutions, we are going to require lots of people. So 22 lakh jobs will be filled to fulfill the challenges of universal health care and education. There's another 10 lakh jobs that we can create at the panchayat level in the rural areas. So that right there is 33 lakh jobs, and that's easy. Once we do the Nyay scheme and we pump money into the economy will start, production will start, and you will see that jobs will start up again. But the sad part is that demonetization, frankly, nothing can be done. It's like a injury that we have sustained and we are going to have to carry with us. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Rahul.
Yeah.
And there is a next question from Aditya Mishra. Aditya is from Bharati Vidyapith, deemed to be University College of Engineering, Pune.
He's the question guy.
Aditya, please come forward.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir, as you mentioned in your manifesto that in the coming government you will replace the Niti Aayog with Planning Commission. So, sir, what are the drawbacks that you saw in Niti Aayog that you are willing to replace it?
The difference between the Niti Aayog and the Planning Commission is that the Niti Aayog gets into implementation of policies. They talk about how some projects should be carried out. The Planning Commission plans India's strategy. The Planning Commission was a strategic institution. It didn't do things at the project level, it did things at the national level. And so that's the difference between Niti Aayog and the Planning Commission. We believe that India needs an institution that strategically thinks about what needs to be done at the global level, not at the regional level or the local level. So that would include, for example, how should Indian healthcare interact with the rest of the world? How should the healthcare industry be developed? How should the civil aviation sector be developed? These are strategic questions. And the power of the Planning Commission was that it was strategic. It thought about strategy, not about tactics. Niti Aayog thinks about tactics. Tactics can be done at the state level. Tactics can be done at a much lower level. Strategy needs to be done at the national level. That is why the nature of the institution needs to be changed. We want a strategic institution that allows us to solve problems at large scales. That's why we are going back to the Planning Commission model.
One more question.
Yeah.
Sir, in the last Planning Commission, there were no non-permanent members.
Sorry?
And in the last Planning Commission, there were no non-permanent members. All were the permanent members. So in the Niti Aayog, there were 2 non-permanent members from science and research field. So in the coming Planning Commission, will you add some non-permanent members?
That's not a problem. I mean, we can look at how the Planning Commission is designed. We can look at what type of people are in it. That's not a problem at all. We're flexible on that. But what we're interested in is a strategic institution, not a tactical institution. And that's the real key. You know, the Green Revolution, Telecom Revolution, White Revolution, these are strategic moves. Bangalore was a strategic move. It was not a tactical move. India needs 2 or 3 big strategic moves right now because we need to compete with China. So, Planning Commission is key to strategic thinking.
Thank you, Aditya. Rahul, there is a next question from Ishwari, Zui, Mohini, Jay and Utkarsh. They are from BYDU DCH Pune. Ishwari, Zui, Mohini, Mohit, Jay and Utkarsh. Okay. तुमच्यापैकी कोणी एक जण विचारा. तुमच्यापैकी one of you and one question only.
Hello, sir.
चालू आहे